the AMD Invitational Custom Bike Show on the grounds of the Harley-Davidson Museum. Of course, the event is Harley-Davidson's 110th anniversary, which is why everyone's really in town in Milwaukee this weekend. A big aspect of that here on the grounds of the museum is this amazing custom bike show that we have going on. We've probably got 30 plus spectacular examples of what can happen when you put inspiration together with amazing parts and ability. One of the people that has a bike in this show is Steve Iacona, and his company is Iacona Custom Cycles. He's located in Brooklyn, New York, and Steve's been building for about 10 years. And I'm Marilyn Stemp, I'm with Ironworks, and I'm privileged to be sitting here with Steve to chat a little bit about his business and his style of bike building. One thing I should probably say first off is that we were privileged at Ironworks to have one of Steve's bike on the cover of the magazine a year or so ago. That bike is called the Challenger, and it's actually right outside here. Please take a look at it if you're here in the hall. It's an amazing example of Steve's abilities.
Thank you.
The bike that Steve has in the show is also spectacular. It's just come out for the first time, and if I understand correctly, you finished it kind of quickly.
4 in the morning yesterday.
4 in the morning yesterday? And you worked on it pretty steady in the last day or two?
Yeah, the last 2 weeks we spent almost every day until like 12, 1 o'clock every day.
Wow.
Yeah, we cleared out the shop to get this bike done and get it ready to get here.
Well, I think you mentioned to me that he especially liked Indian Larry's style and Russ Mitchell from Excel Cycles. So both of those builders are known for being minimalist, or rather minimalist. And does that actually mesh with your personal style of building?
Yeah, I really like that clean style and the brushed finishes and Indian Larry, traditional stuff. It's with a little bit of a modern twist that I like. I think it all meshed together really well.
Yeah. But there were, I think you said earlier when we were talking, that there were some aspects of kind of holding yourself back to do a minimalist bike that were a little difficult for you. And tell me, why is that?
Yeah, I'm not into old school, so it was really hard to not finish things the way I wanted and leave things a little bit raw. The castings on the frame and not mold everything perfectly. It was hard for me to restrict myself from doing that.
So you found that you just had to do a few special things, maybe with some of the individual components, like?
We did a foot clutch using Harley-Davidson controls. We grafted everything from the brake side to make a foot clutch so it looked like it was stock and nobody even know. If you weren't really looking at it, you wouldn't know we used Harley parts on it.
And then we also talked some about some changes you made in the brake system, linking the forward and rear brakes.
We linked the front and rear brakes with a proportional valve, also to twist it up a little bit so it wouldn't be so simple. But it cleans up the lines and you get rid of a lot of parts, so he just wanted a minimalistic bike as possible, so I tried everything I can to create that.
Yeah, well, it's certainly beautiful, and I want to make sure everybody stops and takes a look at Steve's bike. Steve, if people want to know more about the work that you do at your shop, tell us how to find out.
You can reach us at iaconacustomcycles.com, and the number is 718-234-1121.
And he's in Brooklyn, New York. This is Marilyn Stemp. I'm with Ironworks Magazine. You can learn more about Ironworks at www.ironworksmag.com.